Hello everybody and welcome back to Spirit Hunter Deathmark. I am back here at Cujo Mansion after our chance encounter with Shimi-O after he murdered my pal Masao. We were going to go for a drink but now we can't because he's so mean. I'm going to have a look at the partner thing a second. Yeah, I can still have Sho. I can also take Christy now, who we met in the last episode, or take Mashita again, who's been around since episode 2. But I'm going to stick with Sho because I'm pretty sure that if you take Christy, bad things happen if you get to the point where you actually have to face Shimi-O. So I'm going to stick with Sho because I actually trust his stupidity more than Mashita's dark nature, I guess. So already partnered with Sho. Yep, good. Okay, we're going to stick with Sho. And I talk to Mary again before we leave. If Shimi-O is somehow connected to this honeybee family group, you may find the key to ending their grudge at their bee farm. Yes. Do take care. Yep. By the way, oh, who's this talking? I don't know. By the way, Mary, there's one thing I'd like to confirm. Mashita speaks up suddenly. I thought it would be, but yeah. When I stayed here earlier, you told me the truth you're seeking can be found here. I really doubt this, but did you know the honeybee family had something to do with these marks? His voice shakes slightly with anger, but it doesn't faze Mary a bit. I mean, she's a doll. I do not have such power. I simply sensed that your fate was entwined with Lord DryEyes'. I do not know what truth you are seeking, Lord Mashita. But if you remain near Lord DryEyes, I predict that you will find it. More occult bull. Mashita clicked his tongue. Tongue click for me. But he isn't scowling anymore, so his curiosity must be satisfied. What do they have to do with anything? I just owed him. That's all. Mashita falls silent, saying nothing more. You owed him? I guess he doesn't want to tell me. He owes the honeybee family. What do you owe? Or did he not stop them from committing suicide? Is that what he's blaming himself for? But yeah, either way, let's get out of here and go back to the Forest of Death and try not to die. Hooray! Yippee-ki-yay, mamacitas. Get in that van, get on the road, get back to the murder forest. We come to the forest entrance once again. He's gone, huh? I look at the old picnic table. What was Shimi-O doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him. It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? Ugh, what? Nothing, sorry, just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I tried changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at that picnic table. I mean, is Masao still there? No? Okay. Is there anything in the trash can now? Trash can. Feel? Hello, feel around the side of the container. My fingers hit something hard. Oh. Got empty bottle. Ah, the bottles that they had. There's something else too. I pick it up. It's a crumpled piece of paper with something family, fun, play, catch. Liquid got on, sticky. Bees gather over and over, game interrupted. Okay, that's all it says. Is this a diary draft of something? Or something? Got honeybee family draft. Okay. Look in there as well, just cause I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. Okay, cool. Anything else around here? The picnic table here. Is this the one that he was sat at? This is the bench of the table that man was sitting at. Seems something's on it. Okay, have a look. I shine the flashlight on it and it sparkles gold. It's a glass container with a metal lid. Okay, feel? I carefully pick it up off the bench. Got bottle of honey. Ooh. Oh. Honey? Yes, dear? Could that be? Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. Just then, I see something lying on the table itself. It's the cap from a soft drink. The inside of it is still wet. But I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Okay. So I have the cap and I have an empty bottle, so now I can put something in the bottle. That's cool. Right, let's continue on inside the forest once again then, shall we, ladies and gents? Okay, now that we're here, what have we got on us currently? Okay, we've got Crowbar, handgun, empty bottle, bottle of honey. Okay. All that good stuff. Awesome. Right, okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to just ignore the cottage that's on the left here and just continue back to where I left off last time. I would imagine so anyway. Like back in the cottage that we found Christy, because we didn't actually get to look around it at all. So let's just keep going there. I'm not even gonna look around because I can't be asked. Oh, cut through brush, went down trail. Continue past the comatose bees. To the left, back to the cottage. And there she is. Let's get on inside and see what's in here, can we? Okay, what's here? Is there a ghosty goo? Oh, hello, what's this? It looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in this plastic container. It's unusable. Okay, that's fine. I've got a plastic container anyway. The cabinet is packed full of bottles. Look, everything's coated in a thin layer of dust. Most of the containers are empty. Okay, I'm going to get some more night-night from this, I guess, for the other beehive on the right side. I'll search for all the containers and gather the ones that still have something in them. Got night-night times 3. Jeez, that's great. Okay, got 3 night-nights. Epics. Hello? Jesus Christ. That startled me a bit. It's a wooden accessory case. This exquisitely crafted case with jewellery inside looks out of place sitting in this cottage. Yes, I'm sure it is. Have a feel? I open it. There are carefully preserved torn notebook pages inside. That's good. Is a holy journey performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there is a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket, often. Got honeybee farm notes free. Okay. So that's where I got to go at, just where the other beehive is. I have to make go night-night is to the east. Can you stop banging, please, mate? Okay, the first time it startled me, now it's just annoying. Okay, so look at this book. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Have a look. I open the notebook, but most of the pages have been ripped out. Doubt it has anything useful. Okay, have a feel. I open a notebook, but most of the pages have been ripped out. As I said, doubt it has anything useful. Okay, nothing in it, so we can just go and put the bees to sleep on the opposite side of this path, this crossroads. And we can continue on that way. Okay, straight ahead. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yes, big buzz. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here, but at least there's no giant man. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first, yes. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it with spray drugs. I'm going to spray drugs. I'm going to look on the trees first. I haven't actually looked around here, see if there's any ghosty goos hiding, trying to be all creepy creep. Nope, there's just bees. There be only bees. Have a look. I have no idea how far the sprayer can reach, but the hive's not too high up. I should be able to reach it. Okay, feel. Thankfully, they're out of reach. Yeah, oh yeah, you don't want to feel it really, but, you know, thought I'd try it. Night-night. I take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt, squirt, McGirt. The bees' movement gets slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle of night-night. Night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. We're on a roll. Yeah, we are. Totally. Right, let's continue onward then. Moved forward. What lies ahead for us now? Oh god. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. Get ready for a jump scare, peeps. Okay. There he is. I remember seeing, actually, when I saw that rope last time in the last episode, I was like, I swear there's some point where someone's actually hanging from one. And there it is. Okay, let's go to the dead ends first, to the right. Please. Okay. What's here? I think I remember something about this place. Oh. Oh, that's... Okay, Shimi-O, calm down. Yeah, that was definitely Shimi-O's voice. There's a thicket growing straight ahead. Look. It's rather dense. There's no way to see what's past it. Have a feel. I press through the thick undergrowth and notice a small clearing inside. Yep. The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. I could feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Yep, I remember that bit because I remember that really got me the first time I played. fudge. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Force my way through. Try to slip through the front. Hate me now, but a strong force pushes me back. Okay. How rude. How dare she? Okay, can I try it again? Try again, see if I can get through any other way. Press through with a thick undergrowth and enter a clearing. Just ahead. Agoo! It's her again. Sorry if that scared you twice. Ask my partner. Yo, Show. I turn hopeful eyes towards Show. He's shaking so much he can barely speak. Yep. Hate men. Oh, she hates men. Oh, pushed back by a strong force. Oh. That's why I had to bring Christy first. That's what it was. I remember there's like a whole switching partner thing. I have to bring Christy to do that. And then I have to have not Christy later on. So I think before I continue, actually, I'm going to go back and get Christy. And then I will continue for a bit after that with her. And then change the show before Shimi-O appears. So I will BRB, guys. Okay, I'm back again, and as you can see at the bottom right there, I have Christy with me now, so we're going to go through here without her hating on men. Okay, thicket growing ahead, feel, pass through, sorry about this again, remember it's coming, this time. A goo goo goo, scary face, I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. I ask my partner, Christy, please, try it. What, me? I guess I'll have to, yes. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. Nice. Twinkle. There you go. And now we can get through. The figure vanishes. Okay. It disappeared? It seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank you, Christy. So thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Okay. Good job. Let's keep going. Yep, let's keep going indeed. Let's get through here. Oh, that's bloody. That's nice. Oh dear. Oh, very oh dear. Hello, sir. You got a talisman for me? Jesus statue is damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. Okay, anything in the trees? Anyone want to creep on me? Any creepy sneaks? Nope. Just the cottage then. Let's go. Oh, the cottage door is locked. Okay, so I cannot get in yet. Have a look. The door here isn't that damaged. No need for me to break it open. Okay. Feel. The door won't open. It must be locked. Okay, have I got anything that can open it? I've got the broken crowbar, but I don't think that'll work. I'll have to give it a go. I'll give it a go anyway. See what happens. I take out the broken crowbar and force it into the crack between the door. But it only succeeds in damaging the door. It still won't open. Okay, also, one other thing. Can I shoot something to get in? I take out the handgun. But what should I do with it? I can't think of where to use it. Okay, there's not a lock on it then, that's fine. It's just blocked by something. Okay then, Christy, let's go and look elsewhere for now. Thanks for helping me with the ghost lady who hates men. You can tell that she must have had a real big hate for men when she was alive. If that's like her main grudge when she's dead. And those are very nice looking bodies. That's weird. Human hives. Oh, jeez. A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be all what remains of a bee farm. Uh-huh. It's weird that something like this is here of all places. Well, may as well have a look around. May as well indeed. Okay, let's see then. Anyone in the forest first? Get the jump scares out of the way before we continue with our investigation. Okay, let's check the beehives first. It's a beehive. Yes, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Looks like a normal beehive. Okay, feel? I feel a vibrating hum when I touch the outside of the box. The bees inside might be trying to wake up. Oh, okay. Okay, let's check this. Is it going to be all the same? Okay, so all the beehives actually have just the same thing. There's nothing I can do with them at the minute unless I have a tool I can use, but I don't think I want to use any night-night on just a box of bees, to be fair, so... Okay, I'll just go ahead and look in the human hives for now. Dangling from the tree are human corpses. The skin is as white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into their bodies, and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like that woman. Christy is looking away. How horrible. Why would anyone do this? The beehive at my feet starts to rattle. Oh no. A pitch black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Oh god, hello. The hell? Something evades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. Well, that's actually me. I thought like a person jumped out of the box with the bees on them. That's me. Okay, eek. No, stay away from me. Oh god, live or die. That is the question. Once again. It's very good artwork for this game. It's amazing. Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? Okay. Close the southern hive, I guess, the closest one. Does this matter? I rushed to the hive and somehow managed to close the lid. But, uh-oh. Oh god. Bees descend on me from all sides. They must have swarmed out from another beehive. Okay, so this is just down to chance then, by the sounds of it. Okay. Check for more active hives. Okay. What should I close? They were all just as active as each other, weren't they? So how does it make any difference? I dive at the hive and close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed. Oh, guess I was able to seal the hive in time. Okay, that's lucky. Okay, that was just a good guess, apparently. Check for more active hives. Yeah, I will. And was it the... Close the western side then, and that should be it. My soul power is very low after that one bloody wrong decision. I carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. A lukewarm liquid spurts everywhere like a grate bursting in my hand. That's gross. I succeeded in closing the hive right before the bees burst out of it. Cool. I still have bees on my face though, apparently. Safe? But for how long? Check for more active hives. More? Oh, after I close all the hives. The bees finally quiet down. Survived. Just about. I need a new talisman. Just to give me some more juice. That's not weird at all, is it? That was close. Yeah, you're telling me. Bloody right, it was. We crouched there for a while until we catch our breaths. Okay. Okay, so I can check you again. Can I have a look at you? There are countless holes drilled in them which the bees used to go in and out. The inside of the holes seem to have a spiral pattern, must have been made intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. Ugh. The bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? It's got to be honey. It seems that the liquid attracts bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. Oh, I was just thinking that. Don't worry. Let's touch up these men's bodies. The inside of the holes seem to have a spiral pattern. Must have been made intentionally. Thick liquid drips out. Same thing. Okay, a corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Okay. Got cottage key. Well, hey, thanks, mate. Thanks for that. When I put the key in my bag, my wrist burns in pain. We're getting closer to the truth. Dun! The mark burns scarlet. Dawn. Half an hour left until death closes in. Nice. I've felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The mark's symptoms accelerated and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Christy. I spin around and look at them. What? She stares at me, puzzled. Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry up, you know. Okay? Right. It doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. New info is added to the spirit file. Human bee farm. Damn right, that's definitely something to look into, isn't it? We discover a horrific bee farm with corpses strung up as beehives. Body fluid and honey mix, dripping from the corpses. It's disgusting, but we could easily fill a vial of how much is there. But morbid thoughts need to wait. My mark warns me that time is short. Will the amnesia get worse? Shimi-O could be closing in on us right now. We have to hurry. Okay, then let's get these guys and let's get some juice from them, shall we? Empty bottle, there you go. I take out the empty bottle and gather some of the dripping liquid in it. Gather stinky liquid. Stinky indeed. That attracts bees, so not sure if I want to use that for anything. Okay, let's go back for now. Turned around and headed back. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go back and go back fairly soon again to change my character that I'm with, because Christy is going to, like she's even said before, don't put me in any fights, which means that is like the hint, like don't have her in the fight because it will go wrong. Oh god, so I'm going to change it soon enough. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another beehive here that's free. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. Yes. There's 3 hives. Any ghosts in the forest? Nope, not at all. How boring. Okay, let's just use what I've got for now already. I need one more night-night in a minute. So yeah, take out the night-night, put it in the sprayer. Take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Bees' movements get slower. The hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle of night-night. Okay, let's use this one as well. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt, squirt, squirt again. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up another bottle of night-night. Okay, and that's all I've got for now, so I'm going to have to get another one from the cottage, I imagine. So I cannot go this way any further yet. So I'm going to turn around. The cottage is it this way, the cottage? I think it is. Okay, I have to go in the cottage with Christy, haven't I? Because she can only she can get through this bush. So let's go push through the bush and keep going. Okay. That's the thing. Or is it that I can get through it now anyway with Christy? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the mansion again and change back to show before I continue, just in case the fight starts just after going in the cottage. So I'll be right back once again. Change partner back to show Nagashima. Okay, back to the forest. Okay, I'm back, guys. As you can see in the bottom corner again, I've changed back to show, and we're going to go into the forest because it did actually let me go through without any problems thanks to Christy calming that female spirit. So let's get on this door, and let's use the cottage key to open the door. Yes, exactly what I was going to say. Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, another bag of bodies. Yay. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? Yep, there it is. My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Huh, huh. There's the sack. Huh, huh. I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Okay, we'll check the sack last, and I'll look around everything else first just to see. Okay, what's this? Nothing's inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. Okay, several bug-eaten novels. They're unreadable. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Nothing else that I need to get there. Okay, the bulb. The light bulb is blackened inside. It'd probably be dangerous to turn on. Oh, yep. Definitely sounds like it. Just blow up. Okay, there's a small container. Look. Ugly lady is written in faded marker. But must be someone's idea of a prank. Yeah, that's why. See, Shimi-O doesn't like ladies. Ugly lady, yeah. Okay, I open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. Got dried root. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wire. Is it talisman? Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy. I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two. But... okay, combine those two. Okay, let's get some more night-night here. All the bottles that cracked or damaged, I don't think I can use them. Oh. Well, bugger. Can I not use it? No. Okay, I can't use a bottle on it. Can I take one of these plastic containers? Can I take one of you? The inside of the container is corroded. I don't think I can use it. Okay. What's this book then? It's an old notebook. Its cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Again. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. Okay. Weird. Feel? Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, blah, 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 wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. Can I take this? Yes, you should rip it out and take it. Thank you. Got Honeybee Family Notes number 4. The betrayer. I'm pretty sure the whole story is like they were all going to do mass suicide, but then the leader, Shimi-O, whoever he was really, didn't actually commit suicide and just let the others die. So, yeah, what an arse. A big burlap sack is slung against a wall. It is incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Has it got night-night? Just then, something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. Sho shakily lifts an arm to point at the bag. Ha ha. Look. It's moving. A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Oh. That's Maseo, again. It's a corpse currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is, yep. Maseo Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimi-O and wanted to commit suicide. Jeez, I guess the only reason he was moving is because the bees were moving him around. Huh. All Sho can do is shakily laugh. Yep, to be fair. Ugh. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. Ugh, grim. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimi-O. Once it's complete, another objet d'art will be added to that compulsive bee farm. Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like burial accessories for a dearly departed. The dearly departed. Got a tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, and night-night times 3. Okay. Large bottle of night-night. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Sure, whatever the voice is. Blah. Daze the swarm? Yeah, that's gonna be the big gate. I have to throw the large bottle at the big gate, I guess. Can I do that with what I've found so far? Should be able to. We return Maseo's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. No. New info is added to Spirit File. Reunion with Kimura. Let's have a look at that immediately then. Kimura turns up in another cottage, dead. His corpse, covered in gruesome holes dug out by a sharp object, is now a beehive. Why the hell would someone use a human body for that? This whole thing is insane, and tomorrow, I could be next. Then I hear the voice again. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Who knows what we found if the corpse means. Okay, then let's get out of here then. I don't think there's anything else we can use. We have to go back to the big arch at the beginning, I imagine. Oh, God. Fucker. Jesus Christ. I hate it when it does that. Just like, hey, you're going back to a place you've been before. Blah. Got him. I can actually get through here, can I, where the other beehives are first, so I'll do that. I will do this first. Yeah, I know, buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive. Squirt them. Take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it. Spray drugs. I'm going to spray this one. It's the only one I haven't sprayed with drugs. Where's my night-night? Give me my night-night. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. Take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt, squirt, squirt alert. The bee's movement gets slower. Eventually the hive falls completely dead. I used up one bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Hurrah. Oh, hello. They're all dead. Are they actually dead? Are they dead? I didn't realize I was actually killing them. Jesus. Okay. What's here? What the fuck is that? An elephant? Why is there an elephant in this forest in Japan? How weird. That's very weird. Jesus. Oh yes. I was gonna say, I wonder where the female hives were. I remember there was male ones and female ones. Okay, there's only... hello again. Yeah, it's very nice. There's a beehive. The buzz of bees fills the air. Look. The drug should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait. I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Okay. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Okay, in that case, can I spray night-night at it? Or have I got to use the large bottle? Night-night. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. Okay. What about now? Can I check it again? Bees have been completely silenced by the drug. Okay, can I feel around in it? There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Got good morning. Oh, that wakes bees up, I guess. Interesting. And that's it. That's all I can get from that. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay. It's a trio of women's corpses that have been turned into hives. The buzz of bees fills the air. The drug should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Yeah, okay. Feel. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Okay. More night-night then, I guess. Let's see what it says about the good morning. It's a warning on the label. For punishing betrayers, pour it and hit with a stick. If they wake, they're human. Can be used with the sprayer. So these are the things that can be used against Shimi-O to actually destroy him instead of like absolving him from his grudge or whatever. So we won't be using those this time at all because we're going for the good ending. So I think we just have to spray night-night on these people here. I take careful aim and spray the drug. Squirt. And that's all the night-night used. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. Okay, let's have a look at them again. Look. There are countless holes drilled in it, which the bees used to go in and out. The inside of the holes seem to have a spiral pattern. Must have been made intentionally. Yet all the drugs, thick liquid drips out of them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. Okay, I feel an indescribably horrible smell is coming from the thick liquid dripping from the holes. Nothing else really stands out. Okay. Right, now I cannot remember what. I'm pretty sure there's something I have to do with this, but I can't remember what it is. We may have to get another container to get more stinky liquid, I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to go back for now. And go back to that gate where all the hives were near the beginning-ish part of it, I think. And then see if that large bottle of night-night can help us get through there. Hopefully that's what I have to do. If not, I might have to just run around for a second trying to figure it out. Hey, there it is. The area by the Torii gate is full of bees. Okay, before long a swarm descends on us. Okay, we leave the gate as if being driven away. Okay, that's not what we have to do. Okay, so what is it we have to do next? I forget. Okay guys, I'm back here and I've just found this area here. So we push through the bushes and continue on. Okay, then... Hello? The ghost of a man stands blocking our way, silently staring. The figure's glaring harshly at both of us. Force your way through? I try to slip through the front. Woman, 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 woman. The strong force pushes me back. Okay, I need Christy again then. Apparently. Okay then. Okay, I have to go back and change to Christy again, so I guess I'll be right back once again. Okay, we're back here. We've got Christy with us, so let's try and get through here with the man who clearly wants to see a woman, 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 woman. Ha ha! There he is. Such a beautiful face. Figure's glaring harshly at me. Ask your partner. Me? I can't do that. But when she faces a figure and offers up a prayer... Woman. No woman, no cry. The figure vanishes. Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost is glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Okay. Okay, if we look around here, do we see anything? Do we hear Shimi-O going hubba hubba hubba? Okay, we have this plant here. Looks like the flower was blooming, the leaves are distinctly pointed. Okay. Feel? I pick up the plant and inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged into the soil. Pulling on it does nothing. Okay, let's use a tool. Broken crowbar might have sharp edges. I take out the broken crowbar and thrust it into the dirt of the plant's base. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, just dig it out. Of course. Dirt is softer than I expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. Finally, I get to the root. It kind of looks like a small carrot. Got plant root. Okay, cool. Huh? What are you going to do with that? Oh, I'm going to use it for something. Okay, this box, I think this is the last thing I can do, so I'm going to have to go back and change the show again, because otherwise I'm going to get murdered instantly, because I have Christy with me, so I'm going to be right back once again. Okay, we're back here again now. We have show with us, so let's open this up and see what we got. It's a beehive. Doesn't look like it's being used anymore. There aren't any bees anywhere. Okay, feel? I carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Got suicide note, mosquito repelling incense. Okay. Mosquito repelling incense? Weird. Okay. Let's have a look at that suicide note. A suicide note found inside an unused beehive. Like the teachings, apply honey, manage to swallow it. Wait for me, everyone, I'll be there soon. Okay, that is one of the key items that shows how to absolve Shimi-O, I believe. So let's GTFO and see what's going to happen now. Perhaps I have to go back to the shrine now, I'm not sure. Oh hey, the area by the Torii Gate is full of bees. Buzz, 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 buzz. Okay, yes. We leave the gate as if being driven away. Okie dokie. So where am I going? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I do not know. Okay, so I had to go back through all these things again. Oh, hello. Yes, Shimi, that's nice. Hey, yeah, to go back through all these things again, because apparently I wasn't supposed to pick the item up in this beehive until last. And because I picked it up first, it bugged out the game, so I had to go back through and do it all again, just so I could get back to this point. So, now that we're back here, let's just get in this box. The bees have been completely silenced by the drug. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, it looks like a normal beehive. Let's have a feel. There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Got good morning times 2, which is the thing that I said is used to destroy Shimi-O, which is probably why it's the last item, to be fair.
Ding! The mark is dyed a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until death closes in.
Dum 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 dot dot dot. The mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. I brace myself, then glance over at Show. Dot dot dot. Show, I'm counting on you. Sorry, this is going to hurt. Ooh. I slap Show's face. Oh, ow. Ow! Oh man, you little... No, I'm bigger than you. Didn't that clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you best. I proceed to lead Show into the darkness. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. New info was added to the spirit file, facing Shimi-O. Okay. Ooh, gooey. Buzz buzz. There he is. Something flies at us in the dark. That's a big fat boy. Ugh. A sharp pain pierces the arm I used to cover my face. I think I just got stung by a bee. Oh, hello. He's moving pretty quick, isn't he? Bees swarm around Shimi-O as he draws closer. I won't survive being attacked again. Okay, let's have a look at the what it said in the file first. Facing Shimi-O, someone stares from the darkness and I feel them drawing near. Going by the state of my partner's mind, the spirit will attack soon. I doubt we'll be able to escape Shimi-O by fleeing the forest, so we'll just have to use the info we've uncovered so far and face him down. To do that, the key may be the whisper of control those that are different and exercise. It probably means to combine those things. Shimi-O has the bees helping him, so I should prioritize them. Days to swarm. Could I draw their attention somehow? Maybe my bag has something to affect bees from a distance. He's basically a zombie, so how to weaken him? A normal attack with a bat or gun would be useless. What I wouldn't give for some kind of occult gear that can raise the dead. How to annihilate the spirit? Burn it with fire? Maybe something more cowardly like poison. Regardless, I need to consider everything carefully in order to survive. Okay, got a lovely bee face he's got going on. It be my face. Okay, looking through what I've got here, I think I'm going to have to douse the baseball and the tennis ball. Have I got a tennis ball as well? Yeah, tennis ball in the stinky liquid because that attracts the bees. So if I put those together and throw the balls away, hopefully that would mean that the bees are distracted and they move away from us. Okay, begin turn, yes please. I pour a stinky liquid, poured a stinky liquid over the baseball and throw it. Shimi-O incites the bees. Ooh. The bee cloud rushes at the ball. Meh. They must be reacting to the smell of the liquid on it. Yes. The bees swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. Hello, he's getting closer. Big chubby boy. Okay, Where's the tennis ball then? Tennis ball, and where's my stinky liquid? Yep, stinky liquid. Pour the stinky liquid over the tennis ball and throw it. Shimi-O incites the bees. Once again. The bee cloud rushes at the ball again. I guess the second ball was effective too. Oh, look how pretty he is. That is one sexy man. He's right up close and personal now. I think I have to use one of these roots. And also the bottle of honey, I think. Okay, so the good morning thing actually says it's for the betrayers, and if they wake, they're human. So it might not necessarily be a bad thing. So I'm going to try and use that with something. What have we got? We've got a baseball bat, haven't we? Yeah, so that'll be Show's responsibility. Where's the good morning? It's some good morning and the baseball bat. Begin turn, smack him. I spray Shimi-O with the drug and hit him with the baseball bat. Shimi-O is wounded. Yeah, step back, boy, step back. A cut opens on his giant body and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Oh.
Oh, I'm not a traitor.
Shimi-O bends over backward, moaning. Liquid sprays from the holes in his body. Shimi-O falters. Oh, he comes back again. He's looking back at what he's done. Okay, let's try that again then. Baseball bat, yep. Begin turn. I spray Shimi-O with the drug and hit him with a baseball bat once again. Shimi-O is wounded. Shimi-O writhes in pain, his body jiggling. Oh, it's jiggling anyway.
No, I do not want to wake up.
Shimi-O hollers in pain as he gets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Shimi-O is weakened. Ah, there you go. Okay, now Shimi-O is clearly weak. Now's the time to finish him off. So I either shoot the hell out of him, or stab him, or I can, I believe what I did the first playthrough, because this guy was the only one I actually managed to not kill first time. He was the only one I managed to absolve. So I'm going to try, I think it's the plant root. It's the plant root and I think it's just honey. Yeah, a bottle of honey, let's try it. And we just have to shove it in his mouth, because he's a big hungry boy. I pour honey on the plant root and throw it in Shimi-O's mouth. He initially tries to expel it, but seems to realize something and gulps it down quickly. He happily stuffs his cheeks with the honey-coated root.
Now I can finally see my family.
Yep, that was it. He collapses flat on the ground, the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. His face is frozen into a peaceful smile, like a kid who's just eaten a delicious meal. The bees continue to hover around the still Shimi-O. That's a nice big hive for you guys. Yeah. I guess the plant that I gave him was actually the poisonous thing. Just that honey made him want to eat it. I don't sense Shimi-O anymore. Ha! Serves you right. Show is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is... Huh? Still branded red on my arm. Then Shimi-O wasn't the one who gave it to me. Well, damn. But I kind of figured that would be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Sho was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimi-O wasn't the right spirit. Oh, what's on the floor? Something is lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet, the light of the flashlight making it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to Shimi-O? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Yeah. Damn, that's gross. All yours, old man. It seems Sho has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I guess I'll have to do it then. I give up and bend down to grab it. Yeah, someone's got to. Flap, flap, flap. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. The dark will make it tough to read. Let's take a look when we get back. I want to beat a retreat out of here ASAP. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Anything else? Or we carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. But then... Okay. Keep on going then, boys. Remember your way back. I know I certainly do. I've done it enough times now. Oh. Without warning, the light dies.
Hey, what are you trying to pull? Don't mess with me like this.
It's not me. Tick, tick. What's going on? It won't respond. He won't respond. An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. Hate that. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. Right, I won't want to walk through that in complete darkness. I won't want to walk through it in general, to be fair. If I could just get the lights back on. If we just had it back, I'd feel so much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Tick, tick, tick. Just a malfunction?
So it was just broken then. Damn, I about had a heart attack. Let's get our asses out of here before it does it again.
Will do, bud, will do. We hurry all the way out and get in the car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at that point it would have been when Sho would have died, or Mashita if he was there. Because straight away, if you start with Christy, then you both just get killed immediately. So, yeah, had to have a guy with us.
You're finally back. Looks like you were successful too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is at least. ...
My mark is still there. What does this mean? Christy is hysterical, clutching her head. What the? That's why she couldn't. That's why they didn't want to do it, because they want her to be around for the next spirit. Okay.
No use wrecking our brains over it. Come on, let's ask Mary.
Okay, let's ask Mary.
Welcome back, Lord Dry-Eyes. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge.
It is unfortunate that Shimi-O was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Mashita's marks vanished. That's true. A question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimi-O. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. I don't want to believe it, but it's true Christy hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized she had it already. That's true. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected, but if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Okay? Her amnesia will get worse. That would explain Sho's strange behavior before we fought Shimi-O. Yeah, the
Hey, Dry-Eyes. It's been bugging me for a while now, but you kinda stink.
You kinda stink. I am pretty sweaty. I did spend the whole day walking all over the mountain. What did you expect?
No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's still pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird.
Maybe it's honey?
Bet it got on you from the notebook.
I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? No, let's do it now. I take it out of my bag and open up the sticky pages. Are we sure it's a notebook with something in, or is this another this an adult magazine that he had for himself? Ooh. Inside it talks about Honeybee family, what they did, and their ideologies. I can't tell if Shimi-O wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about Hate's shrine. They seriously believed we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All of the suicides in the forest, the numerous, horrifying incidents. According to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of Hate's shrine. Okay. Hate's shrine. Divine wrath? Strange. That part sticks out to me. Yes. Tick-tock, tick-tock. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says.
Ugh, enough of that crap. Divine wrath, curses, it's too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything's fair game.
Divine wrath? If that's true, then... It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I am sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. Yes, we are. Boom, boom, boom. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was at baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. That's fine, you did well. Later. Yeah, you're alright now, mate. You're fine. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. That's fine. You carry on, though.
Hey, Dry Eyes. I've decided to leave tomorrow, too.
Change your mind?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons cases the Force couldn't solve, I figured out what was behind it. And I've basically closed the Honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave.
Without feeling shame? His expression's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He accomplished what he set out to do. Okay.
Hey, Dry Eyes. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you past this point is just too risky. Sorry.
That's totally fine. The tremor runs through his clenched fist.
If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. Yes, let's do that. Pinky promise. See you.
Okay. See you later, bud. Now, Lord Dryeyes, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Okay. I shall do such a thing. New info was added to the spirit file. The truth behind Shimi-O. Other. Let's have a look at that right now then. The spirit vanishes and a honey-covered notebook lies on the ground. A certificate is pasted onto the first page. Registration of the non-profit Honeybee family, with an address within H City. It was signed 8 years ago. Their goal is environmental protection of honeybees and their habitats. Their leader's name is Shinzo Maruo. So that's Shimi-O's true name. That makes sense. Contents in the notebook. The pages after that are full of incoherent ramblings. Most is about members of the honeybee family and the torment they endured from society. It's as if the family's pent-up resentment spews out with every word. The further I read, the more I notice there's a weird shift in the writing. The deeper into the pages I go, the more childish and nonsensical it turns. Journal record. XX found another suicide victim. The divine wrath is accelerating. XX spoke with the voice at the shrine again. Divine wrath comes. Must love bees more or no promised land. That's no good. A traitor among family, disinherited, sacrifice, shrine, and me, happy, hate the police. Almost ready to discard body soon. Last journal entry. Last day. Everyone went to promised land. So, why? Am I the only? Oh, body. Not enough holes, need more. Nice. For whatever reason, Shimi-O didn't die during the family's mass suicide. I wonder why. Does that mean the voice from the shrine wasn't a hallucination and some kind of divine wrath turned him into a monster? And the traitor policeman from the journal. It must be somehow related to Mashida. No time to check now. Traitor policeman, eh? Was he part of the clan? How weird. Okay. Okay, Mary, I believe I'm ready for beddy-buys now. Hello? Are you retiring to bed? Rest. Good night. Good night, dear. Nice to see you again. Chapter 2, Shimi-O, end. Nice. That's how you do it, boys. This is how we do it. Okay. It's been 3 days since Shimi-O's defeat. Mashida and Sho have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new info on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. For sure. Tick tock, tick tock. Good work, Lady Christie and Lord Dryeyes. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hoped, but... I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Saya Kujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit, nothing mentioned the mark at all. That's a shame. Hey, Mr. DryEyes? Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? You have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about Hate Shrine? Yeah. Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all the spirit stuff. That's what Shimi-O's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of Hate Shrine. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Isn't there value in looking into it? Okay, maybe. Exactly what I'd expect from you. Always so quick on the uptake. Thanks. Christy is brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. That's very good. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So, Mary, I'd like to go see Hate Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is Hate Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to Hate Shrine? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Cujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Cujos, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I am sorry to inconvenience you. Yeah, it's fine. ... An overgrown forest in the dead of night? I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. No. No, we are not. You look worn out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it then, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. Okay, on that note then, I'm going to leave this episode here for now, everybody, and we'll jump into that next time and go and investigate this Hate Shrine that was guarded by bees, but I have the feeling that the bees are gone now that Shimi-O is also gone, so it's all good. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like, and if you enjoyed it a lot, then make sure to subscribe to the channel today to stay up to date with later videos of Spirit Hunter Deathmark and any other games that I play in the future. Remember to also leave any suggestions in the comments up below of other games you'd like me to play that I may get around to playing, and share with your friends if you could. I would greatly appreciate it. So thanks again everybody, and have a lovely day. Goodbye.